Speaking of billionaires, this next question was sent to CornyDriveThru@gmail.com from William in Baltimore, who is not a billionaire, I don't believe. I have been pondering the proposed sale of the WWE. I have also been pondering why Vince would want to sell instead of passing ownership down to Stephanie. Would you agree that Vince doesn't need the money? Is the sale a sign of the lack of confidence in Stephanie? Something about this doesn't pass the smell test.
No, we've talked about this. It's not like that, it's been a family business that long. It's not like under normal circumstances that Vince wouldn't, I want to pass it down to the kids, or whatever. But no, he sees now that not only is the company valued at $6 billion, which when did they do the IPO and sold the stock? 2001?
I thought it was actually 99 or 2000, but maybe
was it 2000? Okay, whatever the case it was. In 1995, he was fucking, again, miserable because they lost $6 million that year. He'd never lost money before in the wrestling business. And he was fucking verklempt about it. That's fucking less than a payoff to an illegal paralegal now. The amounts of money that we're talking about now, I think that Vince, two things. One, he wants to be around when that company sells, which it's never done before except from his father to him, for billions of dollars. And secondly, as we talked about when we analyzed this thing a couple weeks ago, I think he's seen the signs that the rights fees are collapsing, that the new TV contracts might not be as certain as they were, that some of the players are out of the game now, and they could be massively devalued. And if Vince McMahon was worried about losing $6 million in 1995, you think he wants to lose $2.5 billion off of his fucking valuation of his company overnight?
Yeah, that's another thing. Everyone always says, and the email here said, doesn't Vince have enough money? They always say he's a billionaire. It's not like that's in cash. It's in stock.
No, they just said that and I mean, not like this isn't a large amount of money, but the WWE currently has about $400 and something million in cash and $200 and something million in debt. And so it's not like Vince has $6 billion, like you said, in a fucking checking account. He's got more money or has access to more money and has more valuable things that he owns than he'll ever need. Yes, but it's Vince. The scorecard is who ends up with everything, that person wins. Who is the richest person in the world? That person's the most important person in the world. Who's the most successful? He's so competitive. It's me right now. I have things for the rest of my life that I would like, and I sure do want to plant a bunch more trees. We got a few more renovations. I need, the water softeners need replaced, but I could probably exist for the rest of my life right now and be happy to not have to go through a lot of fucking trouble and work and stress and aggravation with what I've got. But Vince has never thought that way. Vince is like, I've got to have more, got to get more, got to do more. Got to be bigger. So I think it's those two things. It's not just, well, I'm getting old and nothing's really changed about the company and nothing's going to change. It's running the same way. So I'll give it to Stephanie. It's like, no, we built this thing up where it's worth $6 billion, allegedly. But that balloon might pop, and the time is now, and I'm back to get this thing done. That's what I think. And Vince can never have enough money. It's not because he even wants the money. It's just like that's the way he keeps score. Whether it's, him and Trump being pissy because Trump's plane was bigger than Vince's or whatever. It's not even that he's not going to spend it having a good time. He's not going to get like the greatest hookers in the world. He's not going to have fun with it. He's going to fucking use it to make more money with. But to me, that's it.